Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioStation.
What's up, LumioStation? My name is ShinoWorld. Go back here like I'm gonna know what's poppin' though. Welcome to LumioStation. Welcome back to PokéTV. I know it's been like a week since we got an episode. That's because we was in Vegas. We had some great time, but yeah, we're back now. So now we're back with some PokéTV. Today we're gonna be reviewing Diancie and the Cocoon of Destruction. I'm super hyped about this review because I actually enjoyed this movie. This has been a Pokemon movie that I've enjoyed. You know, it's been a really long time since I enjoyed a Pokemon movie. This is Pokemon movie 17, which is odd because X and Y is actually season 17, and it's like, you know, they're like right around each other and they're like mashed up into one. So this is going to be the first movie of Pokemon X and Y, which is hella interesting. I know there was a few specials that dropped, but those are not movies. Those do not take the place of movies. So with that being said, these are going to be my personal thoughts, my personal opinions. So be sure to leave your own personal thoughts and personal opinions in the comment section below, and do me a favor, smash the hell out of that like button for 500 likes. Today we are about to go 8, dude. You about to be super hype about this review. This review is about to be extremely powerful. This is about to be the best review on the internet. Let's get it. Now, being this is the new Pokemon movie, actually there's a lot of new Pokemon debuts that's going to be in this movie. Pokemon debuts include Xerneas, Yveltal, Mega Diancie, Chestnut. We're going to get a Dual Blade, we get Aegislash, and we get Skittle as well as Pyro. So there's a lot of good Pokemon that was introduced in this movie. There's a lot of Pokemon who got their debuts on the big screen. Well, not really a big screen, it's probably your screen, but if you got a big ass TV, it's a big screen. So yeah, but the fact that all these Pokemon were being introduced at the same time was hella hype. You know, you get to see Ash take on Astrid. Astrid was a farmer trainer who actually took on a line. She has the Mega Absol, which was hella dope. You actually see a line's Mega Charizard actually in the beginning of the movie, actually flying across, because they started talking about Mega Evolution and the different mysteries of the world. So that was hella interesting that they actually showed his Mega Charizard X. You know, hopefully they're gonna show Mega Charizard Y one day. Maybe a line might even get to Mega Charizard Y in the next X special, but that's a whole different story. So let's get into today's movie review. Overall, I'm gonna say I give this movie a 9 out of 10. This is not like the finishing product, but it's just like a 9 out of 10 because it was a good Pokemon movie. You know, it took me some time to actually sit down and watch this movie, because you know, a lot of Pokemon movies like the Keldeo one, they kind of throw you off and they just make you uninterested and not really watching it. But this movie was way better than the Keldeo movie. This movie had its own meaning, its own definition, its own plot. So basically the whole plot of this movie was for Diancie to be able to create these big ass diamonds called heart diamonds, you know, basically trying to save the people that she have, not the people, but the Carbink that she has under the ground, you know, try to save their kingdom because their heart diamond is actually being destroyed. You know, she's trying to find the power to create one. So basically what the elder Carbink told her to do was go find Xerneas. His Pharaoh Aura will help you. It will boost your power. You know, it'll magnify your power and you become stronger and you'll be able to do it on your own. So basically the whole plot around this movie is Ash meets up with Diancie after one of the ninjas, aka Ninja Riot, and then there's Mary Lynn. Ninja Riot and Mary Lynn basically tried to kidnap Diancie at this point. You know, you see those two trying to take Diancie, and pretty much Ash comes in. You know, Pikachu is all on alert like always. She sees Diancie needs help, and Ash pretty much saves her from those two bad guys, and that's when they become friends. And you know, that's when everything kind of intervenes, and they pretty much start to get this vibe of each other, and they try to find Diancie together, not Diancie, to find Xerneas together. So that was really interesting. That was something great to see, that, you know, that she was a main role. It was like almost as she was an extra person on their team. What kind of threw me off is that Diancie could talk. You know, I really feel like that should have been left in just the first movie, that only Mewtwo could talk. But after them adding all these new Pokemon that could talk like Keldeo, I thought that was pretty interesting. You know, I mean, some of these Pokemon shouldn't be able to talk, but hey, it's a movie, you know, they try to make it a little bit more special than what it is. Another thing that threw me off, that all the Carbink could talk as well. So that was just like, Diancie could talk, plus her subjects get voices too. That's really weird, but okay. So even though they added their own personal voices, gave them all their personal personalities, I say personal personalities, what are you doing? It was still pretty interesting, you know, watching Ash actually take on Team Rocket, because Team Rocket, they pretty much come back, you know, they're trying to steal Diancie as well. They're trying to see, you know, what's the hype about, because Diancie has the power to create diamonds. She uses a move called Diamond Star, which allows her to create diamonds. You know, these diamonds actually help her kingdom. I can't really say they help the people, because the people just want them because they're greedy. That's why I kind of paused. But you know, Diancie pretty much is looking to create this big heart diamond to save her kingdom, versus all these people trying to steal her just for money purposes. They're trying to get growth and wealth. So later on, we get Melissa's. She's the owner of a Chestnut. Chestnut is pretty much the final evolution of Chespin, if you guys don't know, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. Duh. You know, we get to see Chestnut, Delphox, and Gyarados Ninja appear in this movie. But Melissa's is a trainer who appears to be good. You know, she comes out and try to help Diancie because Ninja Riot and Marlena are chasing Diancie down. So she comes in and she tries to help. So you actually think she's on the good side. But later on, you know, as the battles continue, you know, you get to see all these different trainers pretty much trying to kidnap Diancie. Actually, Team Rocket actually was successful. If Diancie's diamond would have stayed in effect and they wouldn't have been able to fade away, if she had her full power, she would have had, Team Rocket would have had so many diamonds. They would have been completely successful because they were in a clock tower swimming in diamonds. Team Rocket was feeling that vibe like, nigga, we made it. Nigga, we made it. Nigga, we made it. I'm sorry, I just gave y'all that Drake hand, but it was powerful. Like, you guys couldn't tell me that wasn't great. It was like the first time I thought Team Rocket was actually gonna win, and I was like, yo, Team Rocket did something good. Give them niggas a slow clap. But then the diamonds disappeared, so it was like, okay. So later on, you know, they actually go into this almighty this forest where the Cocoon of Destruction reigns, pretty much trying to find Xerneas. That's where Xerneas leaving his fairy aura trail, because Diancie can sense his fairy aura trail and pretty much find out wherever he's at, you know, just follow it behind. So pretty much they run into Xerneas. After they run into Xerneas, you know, the fairy aura pretty much boosts Diancie's power. Diancie get this tremendous urge, this tremendous power and outlook that she feels like she's absolutely powerful, you know, and Xerneas just tells her the power to do what you need to do is inside you. It's been inside you this whole time. So that was pretty interesting. You know, the diamond that she originally created for Bonnie later on actually turned out to become her Megastone, which was hella interesting because Bonnie had the diamond the whole time. So it was like, yo, Pokemon generate their own Megastones, so why do we have to look for them in game if they generate their own? Maybe they should carry it. But that's a whole different topic. I can get into that like 100 different times over. But overall, once Xerneas and Diancie met up, you know, they was about to go back and create the Heart Diamond, but Yveltal and them, not Yveltal and them, why did I say Yveltal? I'm getting too hyped, you know, you jump into conclusions, you know, you need to slow it down, pipe down. Ninja Riot, Millis, and Marlena are actually the bad guys, and they come in and they're trying to steal Diancie. Now you find out Millis' her true purposes. You know, the whole time her dad had a Honedge spying on Diancie and friends versus Dual Blade. She riding on a Dual Blade, but her dad actually has an Aegislash. So I thought that was hella interesting just to see Aegislash used. And Argus the Steel was like the most ruthless thief ever. Like, even Team Rocket knew his like reputation. Team Rocket knew who he was. But it's kind of odd because Team Rocket always knows who like the major thieves are. They know who like the bigger thieves than them are, but they don't have them in Team Rocket. So it's like, what are y'all doing? Y'all need to call some backup, you hear me? But Argus still pretty much, they were trying to steal Diancie. You know, the battle started getting intense between Gyarados Ninja, Chestnut, Aegislash, Dual Blade, and Honedge, and pretty much everybody fell into like this big old hole. It was like a sinkhole in the ceiling, but there was water in the sinkhole, and in the middle of that water lied the Cocoon of Destruction. So as the battle started rages on and everybody started to touch the water, there's like this dark aura start coming out of everybody's bodies through the water, and that allows Yveltal to wake up. This is where things get critical. The monster, this itself just starts awakening, and basically the legend says whoever wakes the Cocoon of Destruction will feel its wrath. So it's like, you know, you waking it up so you can be aimlessly killed and hunt down like you're just completely nothing. So Yveltal wakes up. Things get hectic as fuck. I'm just like, oh my god, it's Oblivion Wing everywhere. This is actually turning in along the lines of Pokemon the first movie, because you see so many Pokemon start to turn to stone from Oblivion Wing, because what Oblivion Wing does, it drains the life force out of you, but it gives it back to Yveltal. So anything within Yveltal's range of the Dark Aura pretty much loses its life force. So that's something very dangerous. That's why it was so forbidden to go into the forest, and it was just like, yo, you guys need to stay away from this area, but you guys still going that way anyway. So the battle rages on. A lot of Pokemon and a lot of people start turning to stone. We see Ninja Riot turning to stone. We see Marlena turning to stone. These two actually shake a new leaf. You know, they actually hug each other out. You can actually see them two like having a couple relationship, and they're hugging, and it's like, yo, that's new to having Pokemon, you know? And he's changing the leaf. He was like, yo, let's get out of here. And he tried to protect her from the Oblivion Wing, and they turn to stone. Later on, Pikachu turns into stone, and I'm just like, Pikachu turned into stone. Is this like Pokemon in the first movie? You know, Ash hits the fields. But prior to that, you actually see Ash save Argus and his daughter from Oblivion Wing, and Argus gets a jet, man. This man go get a jet with a bunch of missiles and attack Yveltal, and it's just like, yo, what are your missiles gonna do to this Yveltal? Yveltal is so powerful and so strong. I don't see anything you can possibly do to hurt this thing. And you know what? He shot the missiles, and guess what? They didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing, you know. And then right after that, Yveltal hit him with an Oblivion Wing. Down goes the ship. You hear me? You was just rocking the boat. You just went down, bruh. Sorry, you just couldn't mess with it. Yveltal is so powerful. Then, like, as the battle started getting intense, and you know, after Pikachu turns into stone, Xerneas appears. Xerneas comes out of nowhere, shooting a beam. I don't know what beam it was, but it looked kind of like Moonblast. I would say it was Moonblast. I hope it was Moonblast, but it was so powerful. I was just looking, and I was like, Xerneas about to lay the law, you know. And Xerneas just gave Yveltal a look. Yveltal pretty much snapped to his senses, and then Xerneas like used his fairy aura to boost the forest of life, and then not the forest of life. It's not the forest of life, but you know, boost the forest, pretty much giving it life. You know, turning every other Pokemon back into its actual form, you know, taking them out of their stone form, giving them their own mighty power, you know. So later on it turns into a tree, pretty much saying, I'm gonna hibernate here, you know, this is gonna be my spot. Don't worry, I'm not dead. This is how life is needs to be restored. So he becomes the tree of life in the forest. Yveltal pretty much flies off into the distance. So that means Yveltal is still somewhere flying around the regions wreaking havoc. But still, like, the fact that Xerneas came in without actually fighting Yveltal, just throwing a beam at it, then using his fairy aura and laying his law down, shows that Yveltal already knew, you know, don't mess with this guy. This man is power level over 9,000. You really can't touch him. Like, leave him out of this. This man is ridiculous. So basically, I hope you guys enjoyed today's review on Diancie and Cocoon of Destruction. That's pretty much sums up the whole story. I enjoyed it a lot. This was a really good show. Well, not show, really good movie. I always call movies show because that's what it'd be like you going into the show. But it's a really good movie. The movie was real good. I felt like it was way better than Keldeo. I give it a 9 out of 10, like I said in the beginning. I hope you guys enjoyed today's movie review. Today's question of the day is, what is your favorite moment throughout this whole Diancie movie? Honestly, mine was Team Rocket's moment, because I thought Team Rocket was finally going to get some money. You know, they finally actually completed a task, and it was like, yo, we got all these diamonds. Team Rocket was sitting there like, nigga, we made it, but they disappeared. So it's like, nigga, it's faded. And I'm just like, damn, that's messed up. Why y'all do Team Rocket like this? Y'all can't just give them one glorified moment. But still, that was awesome. This movie was really well. It was all the graphics, all the cutscenes was just like great. It was just like, you know, you got to see Greninja, Delphox, Chestnut, Aegislash, Honedge, Dual Blade, all of them like battle it out using their all power. And then you can see Froakie, you see Halucha from Ash like used a lot. Halucha came in and he was just like everywhere. Which was weird to me was Bonnie had the Mega Stone the whole time, but hey, that was powerful. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to smash that like button, and today I'm gonna get out of here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Leave me your personal thoughts and your personal opinions in the comment section below. And without further ado, ShinoWorld, go peace and please don't forget to be yo guys, because I will blow your shit up. Have a great day, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Later.